Hello, welcome to Map Business Online. This is a video presentation. I'm going to take my territory map in the background and I'm going to filter all those black dots. That's my prospect data. So I've got my data selected right here, prospect data selected, and I'm going to filter it based on that territory button right there. So search data within inside a territory, and I'm going to look at this Midwest territory in blue. These are all territories by state. So I click Midwest territory. I name it, we'll call it creatively MW data, and we create that list, and then you'll see MW data now is selected in the data window. So my data window is basically focused on a subset of my whole territory, of my whole data list here. All the prospect data I had was 2,180 in MW data out of the 7,000 that I'd imported. And I have this filter data on the map button right here on the upper left of my data window. And so I click that button. Now I'm simply looking at only the data points from my Midwest territory. And I can get even fancier than that and select my Midwest territory and filter that as well and just focus on that particular territory and that territory's particular data set. So this is a kind of a handy tool to have if you want to have a focused discussion about what's happening in a certain coverage area with a technician in the field or a sales rep, and just look at only those items. When you're done, uncheck it and go back. Remember to go back and find your data, which should be located right below the data that you filtered. And you've got that as a data set that you can work with. So if you went to a shared map view, you can see I've actually gone into my share map button up here, and I've clicked my share map function, and I'm doing public sharing the map, and I grab that URL and paste it in up here. And so now my constituents with an abbreviated toolbar, they can see the similar map view, and they can also pull up the data window, and they can also create a subset of their data. So they could do the same thing, looking at the prospect data and then querying it based on that Midwest territory, and then save the data. We'll call it MW data remote, although we could call it the same thing on their map. And then, again, they can click filter data on the map. They are not able to filter the actual territories because they don't have all of that proprietary data that's available in Map Business Online, the states, the zip codes, and all of that information that we subscribe to. They don't have that available to work with in sort of an editing function on the map, but they are able to save and export any data that they want to within Map Business Online. Go to mapbusinessonline.com and take our free trial. Thank you.